What's going on, YouTube? It's James from Fantasy Battle Report, and I got another battle report for you today. It is Wicked GT round number 1. Guys, this is my first time making it out to the Wicked GT out in Kansas, in Wichita, Kansas. Guys, this is run by the Navarez twins. It is actually a very interesting tournament since it's a different location for me, so it's a lot more locals that show up to this GT. In the I don't know what region that would be, because I don't think it's still considered the Midwest. It's considered a little bit further west and a little further south. I don't know. What is it considered? I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to show you what I brought. Now, to be honest with you guys, I've been bringing the same armies for the Corner Hammer, Wicked, and then even at Buckeyes, mainly because I haven't been playing much, so I just was like, fuck it, I'll bring what I've been bringing. I made this list right after Masters, because in Masters I kept on leaving things up with one wound left, stuff like that. So, just to give you a heads up and a little foreshadowing what's going on, I just finished Buckeyes. This is a couple days after Buckeyes that I'm recording this, and I've already switched my list around because I have to get a list ready for ETC, and I've already made something much better than what I feel like I've been bringing in these last few tournaments. Granted, Corner Hammer I did get 4th place, and this one, Wicked, I don't do so bad myself here. But let's go over what I have. Let's go over what's going on here, and I'll just kind of go through it really quick. I got a unit of 32 Cave Gnashers. There's basically just, they're really nasty. 5 Wolf Riders. Got a unit of 28 Savage Orc Ed Bashers with the big Stabadon, paired weapons, and fight an extra rank banner. My other 5 dogs. Got a unit of 20 Goblins with bows and shields. I got another unit. Oh, I got the Doom Divers. I got my general on a big Wyvern with the upgrade too. I really do like that upgrade. It's kind of nice to have this bigger base, bigger leadership bubble, and a higher strength Wyvern. Over here I got my K-Pack, and then I also got my extra the Pyromaniac on a Chariot. Got a unit of Bazooka and the Horde. Bazooka and the Horde are about 38 Goblins, bows, shields, Shady Gits, and 2 BSB, the BSB and my Wizard. It's a picture of me on the drive with my dog. I did bring the dog to the tournament. I really did bring the dog to the tournament. Everybody was cool with her. She, it's kind of nice to get her out of the house. So Foss is joining me on my tour around the country, I should say. And here is a picture of Mike Lies. Mike Lies was dressed up as a dwarf. It was really hot when we got there. I mean, it was like really hot because it's further south, and I'm surprised that he even wore that as long as he did, because it was fucking boiling in that room originally. First they got it boiling, then they turned the AC up too cold, and it got super fucking cold where you had to wear like sweaters on the second day, and then we had them turn it down again. Anyways, but at this point it was still fucking hot as fuck. Over here you can see this is basically one of the Navarres. I can't tell which one it is from this far, but he's explaining what's going on. In the picture you do have Ken and Duncan, Josh and Justin Chandler. I don't know who these other 2 guys are. They might have been locals. And my opponent is Mr. Austin Murray. Austin Murray has a very beautiful dwarf army. He actually did win Best Paint. You can't tell from this distance, but a lot of the banners had really beautiful freehand work, really clean lines. So I get it. He got Best Paint. It was a really good looking army. As you can see, this is what he brought. I don't remember the list right off the bat, but those are Hold Guardians on the left side. To the right side, that I want to say they were just like Deep Watch or Warriors with hand weapon shield. I got another block over there. It was Greybeards and Kingsguard. That's what it was. Greybeards and Kingsguard. Then he has a giant block of Slayers. He does have a helicopter, a couple handgunners, and basically that's how we are going to deploy. Let me see if I can remember what the scenario was. We'll see in a minute. It might have been Breakthrough. I want to say it was Breakthrough. Maybe. I don't remember. Might have been Flags. We'll find out in a second. Anyways, we're gonna go into turn one. Dwarves. Dwarves turn one. He's gonna go ahead. Oh, no. This is still Vanguards. Vanguards. He's gonna go ahead and just move up. I move my dogs up. He has basically where he can move his whole army up with Vanguards. So moving the dogs up like this was actually a very clutch move. I did this on purpose so he doesn't Vanguard up in my face right away. I want to spend the next couple turns just shooting him to shit. So that's what we're gonna do. So I move up and up, and basically the one thing is I gotta stay away from the quarterlers on the left from shooting me up like crazy. Let's go over turn one. Turn one. It looks like my turn. No, it's his turn. No, it's my turn. Orcs and Goblins. Orcs and Goblins. Turn one. Orcs and Goblins. Turn one. I don't really move up. I basically just kind of stay where I'm at and just kind of pincer him in where my savages are on the right, my squigs are on the left, everything that shoots is in the middle, and my K-Pack is on the far right. My K-Pack basically has to hit the Hold Guardians hard. I put myself in a range where I'm not going to get charged, and if he does move up aggressively, I get to like just ram the crap out of him. Baxter the Pyromaniac is his main goal. The main goal of Baxter the Pyromaniac is to hit all the pyromancy on that freaking Seeker block. That Seeker block could be dangerous as hell. I believe it does have a character in it, so I just really don't want to fight it. He does have a copter somewhere around, and I don't know where my other dogs are. I think my other dogs are closer to my guys. But I just got to keep my dogs alive to just chaff. Right now I just chaffed him where he's at right now, and so he doesn't just charge in, or march into my face. Because that'll be an issue for all my goblins. Magic, go ahead and I do a fireball. I end up killing off 3 of his seekers. Go ahead and I do a scorching salvo. Does a couple wounds onto the Hold Guardians. That's all that happened in my magic shooting. I'm going to go ahead and shoot my Doom Divers into his copter. Does 2 wounds. These guys right here, Bazooka and the Horde, are going to shoot a couple wounds into his, it looks just like his Deep Watch, or his Greybeards. I do a wound. And that's it. It's going to start off his turn. Turn 1, Dwarven Holes. Dwarven Holes, turn 1. He does charge into my dogs that I use as chaff. He walks around with the Seekers basically to protect his flank. If I do go charging in the center, I'm going to put myself in a shitty spot. His Whole Guardians on the right are just going to keep marching on up. This damn copter's going to shoot. I think it just flubs on the shots. The guy right there on the head is a Vengeance Seeker. So it's basically just kind of running around as chaff. These Quarrelers are going to shoot me, though, and they can shoot into my squigs, kill a couple. And that's about it. He kills my dogs here. And that's about it. Yeah. It's going to start off turn 2, Orcs and Goblins. Orcs and Goblins, turn 2. I'm going to call it the Wog! So I Wog in. I charge my General into the Whole Guardians, and I charge the K-Pack into the Whole Guardians. Hoping that's just enough damage just to pop them, basically. Keeping the Doom Divers alive. I'm just going to keep shooting the Doom Divers. My goal here was to shoot the Doom Divers into the Kingsguard, and then after I blow up the Copter. The Copter's an issue if I don't take care of it, because it's basically going to chaff me. I believe chaff does become an issue in this game, because I leave everything with like 1 wound remaining. But I go ahead and I charge the Savages into his Greybeards. I am not going to fuck with the Kingsguard. I am not ready to fuck with the Kingsguard. So I charge into the Greybeards. Boom! Like that. And he's just like, shit. He did have the option of fleeing. He didn't flee, though. I think he just didn't see that I could charge into the Greybeards. I think he was planning on me going into the Kingsguard. Problem is, if I go into the Kingsguard and I don't kill the Kingsguard, he's going to pincer me where he hits me with the freaking Seekers and the Greybeards, and that's just a dead unit of Savages. It's basically a trap. It might have been Deep Watch. I'm not entirely sure. It's one of the two. It's Deep Watch or Kingsguard. So basically, over here, I did get in, and then I'm going to use my chaff, since I had the Wog, and I'm going to go ahead and push it this way so he can't even charge me in the flank if I do fail to kill his Greybeards. These impact hits are going to get in, and then magic I do a Pyro Flow, and I end up killing off 2, 4, 5 Seekers. Doom Divers are going to start shooting into the damn Copter. The Copter fucking lives. You got to be kidding me. This Doom Diver's going to shoot into... I can't see the Copter with this one, so I shoot it into the Deep Watch, it looks like. No, they have a hammer. It's Kingsguard. I'm going to call it Kingsguard. Jesus Christ. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Kingsguard. I do a wound. And then I'm going to shoot with all the bow shots into his Kingsguard and end up killing off 2 more. Over here, impact hits, kills off 2 of the freaking... 2 of these guys. My general ends up killing off 3 more because I got the multi-wounder with the freaking wyvern off. Kills off 3 more, so I have a good start on these guys. Unfortunately, he's going to be steadfast. He ends up killing off one of my chariots, and then the goblins and the dogs end up putting up a couple more wounds. As you can see, he is steadfast. He does have 3 of these guys left, and they're just gonna hold more or less. Over here, impact hits and savages go, and they only do 5. No. I want to say they do 10 wounds. I think that back row of like runes is another 5 guys or whatever. But he ends up doing 3 wounds or 4 wounds back. I pop the unit. It's basically an auto break. He runs. Now I could overrun. I want to say it was breakthrough. I'll just get to the other side. Part of my thought process here, if I turn around to face his Deep Watch, Kingsguard, whatever it is, with his general in it, he's just going to rear charge me with that Vengeance Seeker, hold me up, right? If I just overrun, I can get into the rear of him, and it's going to become a bigger issue. So I go ahead and I overrun, and I basically just run forward a couple inches. That's about it. Now I do open up a flank to this guy, and I'm thinking to myself like, oh my god, this is going to be so stupid. But maybe I'll just kill him. Who knows? Maybe I'll just kill him. He's going to charge in here into my dogs, of course. And then this fucking helicopter comes down and bombs my squigs. Yeah. Over here, we're going to go to close combat. Close combat, I end up just killing off another one of these guys with my general. And then the wolf chariots are going to hold the other 2 for a little bit. But I think it's pretty much a push, or he basically, we stick in combat. Over here, he kills, this is so stupid. He kills 4 guys. I do 2 wounds onto him. He wins combat. He has a charge, a flank, and 4 wounds. Okay? I have a banner, a rank, and 2 wounds. I lose by 1. I'm steadfast on a 7 because my general's not around, and I fucking fail it. I flee. He chases. He catches my unit. What the fuck? Over here, my dogs end up killing one of the Seekers, and it's gonna start off turn 3. Orcs and Goblins. Turn 3. That's basically how it looks. I'm not going to charge anything. Squigs are too far. I want to say this was breakthrough. I don't remember. Anyways, Magic got a 6 on the flux. 6 on the flux. Go ahead and I do Fireball, kill off a couple Seekers. Go ahead and I do a Pyro Flow onto them. Or Scorching Salvo, kill off a couple Seekers. And he's just like, no matter what, you're going to burn the Seekers. I go, yep. And I end up just killing them off outright. This is Scorching Salvo. Scorching Salvo killed one of the Quarrelers on the right, one of the Deep Watch, killed that stupid Vengeance Seeker, and killed the unit of Seekers. Shooting, I misfire with this Doom Diver, and then shooting over here, I'm going to start shooting into his Deep Watch. I end up killing off 3 of his guys. Over here, close combat, my general kills another one of the guys, but he ends up killing off my chariot. We're still going to be stuck there in combat. And it's going to start off turn 3. He fucking chasts me with his damn helicopter. Helicopter shoots at me, kills off 4 of my squigs. And basically that's how the table looks. His Deep Watcher in the center just kind of moving closer. They really can't do much, and I am going to surround him in a minute. But at the time I could just keep shooting him. Over here, close combat. Oh wait, what is this? Why am I have more pictures? That's shooting me. That's nothing. What's this next picture? That's nothing. Over here, I think. Oh, he shot me with these guys. These guys over here shot into my squigs, kill off 1 squig, and basically that's how it looks. I did break his unit on the right. My general did run him down with the, I ran him down with my chariots, and my chariot overran into the freaking the other Quarrelers. Magic got an 8 on the flux, goes ahead, and I think I just did like a magic missile into this guy over here, killed him. Shooting, actually I think my BSB shot him, that's what it is. Okay, shooting, these guys are going to shoot into the freaking Deep Watch, kill off a couple more, and yeah, that's about it. Over here, Doom Divers are going to start shooting into the Deep Watch, kills off 2, and the Deep Watch is just getting weakened. Up here, Impact hits, kills off 2, but then he just rips apart my chariot. It's going to start off his turn 4. Turn 4, he's going to go ahead and charge. He fails the charge, he's going to stumble forward. These guys over here just keep shooting into my squigs. They're killing my squigs. Turn 5, Orcs and Goblins. Orcs and Goblins, turn 5. Here we go. Charging in! Now, I did put my Goblins in bus formation. They're on the hill, but I figure if everything gets in, I don't have to worry about my general taking a challenge by his D3 Lord or whatever, right? So I charge in with everything. Everything gets in. Boom! Like so. Chariot's in, General's in, all the squigs are in, and I just touch with the tip of my my goblins. Now, the one mistake I did make was where I put my goblin wizard. He's on the corner, so you can kill my goblin wizard if he sees it. But magic I owned. Go ahead and I do bring the pain on this unit. Doom Divers are going to start shooting into the freaking gunners over here, kill off a couple more. Over here, he is so excited. He is so excited to be like, I challenge with my general. And I'm like, sure, you can have a Shady Git. So he basically kills the Shady Git. And my impact hits, my squigs, my general, everything rips apart this fucking unit. I rip apart this unit to the man. I kill everybody except for the fucking characters. And he is going to run, and I'm going to chase. Now, when I chase with everybody. Of course, I'm supposed to chase with everybody. But as you can see, his BSB and his general get away. He rolls like a 10, and everything I roll, I have freaking Swift Stride on 3 of those things, and I roll like a 5, a 4, and a 3, and then the damn goblins ran the furthest, but they're bouncing off the back end of everything else, and he gets away. What the fuck? He gets away. So he's gonna do his turn. His turn, he rallies, of course. He's gonna shoot into me. He ends up killing off my squigs, like 6 of my squigs. It's gonna start off my turn 6. Turn 6, Orcs and Goblins. I decide not to charge. I decide just to chaff them, turn around, and basically just, that's that. It's not going to be much to it. I'm going to just try to magic what I can. Magic, I end up doing a Pyroflow over here, killing off 3 more of his gunners. And then I end up killing him, I believe, with the Doom Divers. His turn, he's going to charge into my wizard. I kind of missed this charge here, which is my fault. I could have angled the Nashers differently to block this charge, but since it's a mistake, he could try to get it. He fails that charge. I was contemplating fleeing, but I'm like, I don't want to give him any more points. He fails that charge anyways, and basically that's it. Turn 6, my turn. I don't really do much. Yep, and that is the end of the game. Guys, you will see the points coming up. I have to kind of hurry this up because I got to get back to work. But the points should be coming up. I got a 14-6. I did not get the objective because I was not on his side of the table. If it was breakthrough, I don't even remember if it was breakthrough. But basically from the 20-0, it was basically just missing that overrun into his general. But anyways, yeah, I mean, MVP, let's see. My general did really good. My general helped kill off the freaking what are those called, the Watch Guardians or whatever, the Hold Guardians. K-Pack did okay, but K-Pack died. The Goblins with the shooting didn't really do too much. My BSB didn't do too much. My Doom Divers didn't do too much. Pyromancy was pretty clutch. Killed all the freaking Seekers before I even had to fight them. Squigs didn't do too much but get shot. I probably would have to give it to the Savages. No, I'll give it to my General. I'll give it to my General because General took out the whole Guardians and ended up helping kill off the Deep Watch. And basically, since I was able to wipe them out to a man, that basically just broke and solidified what I could do. So yeah, I would have to give it to my general for just being a beast this game. As for the rest, they did okay. You'll see the points rolling up, like I said, but more or less, I didn't do the points yet on my end, so I still have to add it all up to see who really did the most. So there might be a different story in the numbers. I kind of wish I did catch those guys on the overrun because then that would have just tossed me up to the top of the tables. But basically, you'll see what happens in the next game. Next game, I end up playing a Kingdom of Equitame player. You can see his picture here. He played a very peasant-heavy army, Knights Forlorn, and Reliquary and all that stuff. But you'll see how that goes. Guys, if you haven't, hit like, share, subscribe. I'm going to try to get you all the Wicked games out as soon as I can and get the Buckeye games out before I head to ETC. Also, there might be like a one-day thing over at Jeff Durham's place that I might go to get a couple more practice games in before I head to ETC. And guys, let's finish off with the Shy Ambulance. As you can hear it in the distance. If you guys would like to show support, you can always go to my Patreon. And I will leave the link down below. Besides that, guys, till next time, take care and peace.